Hello.
Drew Blanc?
Yes.
This is Dr. Stern's office. I'm calling to remind you about your dental appointment tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Blanc.
Yes.
You've missed your last 3 appointments, Mr. Blanc.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I must have forgotten.
It's only a filling, Mr. Blanc. So you'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp?
I promise. I'll be so there it'll make up for all my missed appointments.
I don't care what you do, Mr. Blanc, as long as you don't forget again.
Yes, I remember.
All right, Drew, I'm sorry. But if you remember, then why aren't you...
Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry, Maxine. I thought you were... why aren't I what?
Your meeting with Schmaltz, it started 10 minutes ago.
I'm so dead!
In my day, being late for a meeting with one's superiors was grounds for immediate dismissal. See that it doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir, Mr. Schmaltz. I'm sorry.
Now then, I'm sure you're aware that this season marks the 10th anniversary of the Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun show. Frankly, we've milked this formula long enough. Bun Bun needs a boost. It needs revitalizing. It needs a shot in the arm.
A shot in the arm, yes, sir. Sure does.
And, since Bun Bun's your creation, I want you to personally administer this revitalizing shot.
Thank you, sir.
Here's how I see it. We create a big batch of happy, cute bunnies to share the spotlight with Bun Bun. It's an all-new show, and we call it Fluffy and Friends. After all, if one bun can carry a company like Sam Schmaltzing for 10 years, a whole truckload of the things has got to be a gold mine. 24 karat. Get it?
Yes, terrific idea. That is exactly what the show needs. More bunnies.
Of course it's a terrific idea. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Well, what are you waiting for? Go make. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I want the new characters on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. And this time, don't be late.
Tomorrow morning. First thing, yes. Okay.
Rabbits. More sweet, friendly rabbits. Rabbits that do nice things. Rabbits that not only care, but share.
The early work of a very young, very naive Drew Blanc. A kid who was going to take the world by storm. Flux. You were it, little buddy. The Flux Wildly show is really going to be something. If only... must focus on bunnies. Must focus on bunnies.
Hey, kiddies! Let's get happy! It's Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun time!
Oh no! What are you doing on at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway? I'm sorry. I'm talking to cartoon bunnies. This must be a dream. I must have fallen asleep again. Oh, God, asleep on your line. Oh, wake up, Drew, wake up. Damn it!
Drew?
Flux!
Drew!
What are you doing here? Look, Flux, I can't be here. I mean, I can't stay here. It's just not right. I don't fit in. Besides, oh my God, I've got one mother of a deadline hanging over my head, and apparently a lifetime of therapy to look forward to. So please, just slap me, or tell me there's no place like home, or do whatever it takes to get me out of here.
Well, I guess. If it means that much to you.
So, you mean you do know how to get me home?
Hell no! I had problems finding my own way home. But I do know a guy who might be able to help. So you see, King Hugh, your wonderfulness, Drew needs to get back home. Can you help him, can you, huh?
Oh, dear, 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 I'm so sorry for all the trouble you've been through. Of course I'll help you find your way home.
Told you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But there's just one teensy-weensy little problem. Let me explain. We are here, Cutopia.
Hey, that's where I live. That's where I live, right there. Zany-doo. It's kind of like an offshore asylum, but to me, it's always been home. Back to you, your benevolence.
Yes. As I was saying, we are here in Cutopia, home of the happy, helpful Cutopians, and, of course, their good and just king. It's me. We were all so very, very happy until we fell under attack by a very wicked man, Count Nefarious. Don't even like to look at him.
Who would?
Nefarious is ruler of the Malevolands and its dismal denizens. He has perfected a Malevolator.
Hey, that's the thing that took a shot at me!
It's a terrible flying weapon of Nefarious's own invention. The Malevolator shoots a powerful ray that corrupts everything it touches, turning all that is sweet and pleasant into all that is sinister and ugly. So, I'm afraid, Mr. Drew, we really need you to help us before we can help you.
But how could I possibly help?
My brave spies have stolen the blueprints for Nefarious's bad machine. My royal engineer is using these plans to build a cutifier, a device which will reverse the damage Nefarious has done. Mr. Drew, please, I need you to help us finish the cutifier so that we can end Nefarious's reign of terror and make the world a happy place. And then, I promise you, I will do everything in my power to help you get home.
Don't worry, your benevolence. We'll save you. Won't we? Mr. Drew?
Sure, Your Highness. I'd be happy to help.
Absolutely splendid. Thank you, friend. You can't possibly understand what this means to me and my kingdom. Before you leave the castle, please stop by my laboratory so my engineer can show you the cutifier. And remember, all of Cutopia is counting on you.
Hello everybody, I'm your friend and neighborhood Let's Player SpiderMwa, and I welcome you to Let's Play Toonstruck. Yes, last week I put up a video and announced that I will be doing some Let's Play that I hadn't decided yet, and I let you decide it, and Toonstruck that is the one that got the most votes. So, here we are with Toonstruck. Christopher Lloyd, and we got the Flux Wildly.
My pal Flux.
Indeed. And also, this game has a big list, well, not really a big list, a few actors that you might recognize when you hear their voices, although with Flux Wildly you couldn't really recognize his voice. I think that is Dan Castellaneta, if you know from Simpsons and other voice acting duties. So there are some very known voice actors in this game. There's Dan Castellaneta, Rob Paulson, Tress McNeil, and the one person who voice acts the villain. I'm gonna leave that for later, because, yeah. I want to keep it as a surprise. He is a very known actor. At least to a lot of people, so you might recognize his voice. But enough about me babbling. Let's go and try to save this country of cutesy wootsy and stuff. Just cutesy wootsy animals. After all, it's a cute place. Colorful.
That guy's a bad pun waiting to happen.
Yeah, but he's a lot bigger than us, so we'd better toe the line.
Bigger than us? He's only a foot tall.
Be expecting this kind of humor in this. There's a lot of puns. This game is just great. I played this through at least twice, and it's just awesome. It's a really fun game. Especially, you got freaking Christopher Lloyd here. He's awesome on its own. Yeah, this game is just too cool to be true.
Excuse me, could we have a word with you?
Certainly. Which word would you like? May I recommend goodbye?
Well, isn't he snooty? Let's break the ice. I like it that the picture for your first dialogue is an ice block, so you will be breaking the ice with the characters.
King Hugh sure has a lot of trophies.
Well done, sir. A keen observation. However, if I may be blunt, I find dusting a trifle difficult whilst engaged in such witty and insightful conversation. So if it's all the same to you, I suggest you gentlemen be on your way.
Hey, wait a second. What kind of a butler are you anyway?
For your information, no kind of butler at all. Are you blind, sir?
Flux, look at him. I think he's a footman.
What? So you telling me a butler would be a great big...
Right.
I told you the humor in this game is great. I always laugh at this game. There's so much great humor in it. Puns, great lines. The guys who wrote this game are top-notch in humor.
So what are all these trophies for, anyway?
Aside from dusting.
Why, all sorts of things. First place in the Tribute to Hugh essay contest. Most likely to succeed. Best King of Cutopia.
Best King of Cutopia?
Yes, that one's quite an honor. It was bestowed by the king himself.
Don't you think it's just a little bit funny that the king has proclaimed himself best king?
By me? May I inquire how many times you have been so honored?
Well, none.
Exactly. So please show our sovereign a little respect. And might I suggest, in future, you reserve jocularity for a more suitable subject matter, such as your combined IQ.
Ooh, that's below the belt, dude. Don't call them stupid like that. Even if you are snooty and highly sophisticated in your wording, still, they don't deserve that kind of ridicule. Did I also already said that the writing in this game is awesome?
This must be a tough time for King Hugh. Nefarious on the loose, Cutopians getting struck down left and right.
Dust collecting on his trophies.
Oh, indeed. It's just terrible to see His Royal Highness so unhappy. Every night, I wind his precious royal music box. It begins to play its sweet little lullaby, and only then can my poor king sleep. Sweet dreams to your royal snookums, I softly whisper, as I tuck His Highness in.
Please keep that to yourself.
Footman's duties. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, but could you keep that creepy tone, down? Jeez, it sounds like I don't want to go to it. Nope. And also, this guy it must be a hell of a thing to give this guy a foot rub. I mean, you don't know which foot to rub. But then again, I wouldn't want to touch this part of him. No siree. And also, he has 4 heads. All the toes are heads, but only one talks. The snootiest one, of course. Those sounds that you hear these wacky cartoon sounds, it means that I don't have any ice to break anymore, so I can choose this puddle of water here. It means there's no more dialogue.
Time for us to shove off.
Then please, by all means, shove off, sir.
Oh, see, he so kindly at least said, sir.
A fish trophy.
What else do we have here? A key, ribbons.
Cutopian Gardening Club. Watering Can Award. Cutopian Gardening Club. Watering Can Award.
Watering can award. Does that mean he has the best watering can? Or he's the best at watering the flowers and all that? Still, it's a watering can. Let's take it.
Please don't touch the trophies, gentlemen. I've just spent the last week dusting them.
Well, we could have get it shined, you know, and all that. Okay. No need to be rude about it. So let's mosey on to discover the wonders and the others of Cutopia.
A roll-top cupboard locked up tight.
Seems like there's a keyhole here.
There's a hole in the side of the cupboard.
Can we open this?
I can't just yank it open.
So we need to crank it open?
There's a hole in the side of the cupboard.
I guess so. Oh well. Can't do anything about that.
Hello?
Hello. We're looking for the Royal Engineer.
Really? I'm looking for my glasses.
Oh. Well, if you see the engineer, would you tell him we're looking for him?
I will, but he's rather preoccupied right now. He's lost his glasses. Now where can they be?
Wait a minute. You said that we're looking for the engineer. You're looking for your glasses, and you tell him that we're looking for him once he finds his glasses. You're the engineer, aren't you?
I can't.
I told you the writing is really good in this game.
Another of the engineer's useful inventions, no doubt.
What the heck is that machine anyway? It's got bubblies going, purple stuff going into the green. There's some electricity here. There's a crank here. No, that's a faucet here, so you can get the stuff out. This thing is weird. But then again, everything in here is weird. A clean lab is a happy lab. Well, it's not that clean when you look at it. And also, nice and measure cube. I like it.
Another of the engineer's useful inventions, no doubt.
It's a dildo lamp. That's what it looks like to me. But I guess it's some sort of a spark plug.
It's a trash can.
So's the floor, apparently.
You tell him, Flux.
Here, glasses.
Now, that's not how you find glasses. You don't just call for them.
That poor bird is helpless without his glasses.
I have a sneaking suspicion he's helpless with his glasses.
Good point there, Flux.
Excuse me.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm afraid I don't have time to chit-chat right now. Finding my glasses is a tippy-top priority.
Okay. Can we help you find them? Let's grab Flux. And put him...
He's not that useless.
Well, I was just... He could rummage through it? No?
So, you're the Royal Engineer.
Where, oh, where are my glasses?
That poor bird is helpless. Excuse me.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm afraid I don't have... Finding my glasses.
Well... Let's see what's behind here. In this doorway.
What's through that doorway on the right?
That's a tippy-top secret area. Please, stay out.
So everything is tippy-top around here, huh? Except your glasses. How about I use Flux on him? Nope, get a cartoon sound.
So, you're the...
Where?
Okay. It's been a while, so there are some things that I do not remember. Let's go actually up here. I thought you could double click to get there faster, but apparently no. No, it's a right click. Okay.
We're back again.
Very good, sir. May I say, sir has an unrivaled mastery of stating the obvious.
Well, sometimes you gotta be obvious about things, you know.
We were just talking to a bird downstairs. He seemed a little flustered.
Ah, you've had the misfortune of meeting Bric-a-Brac, our royal engineer.
Bric-a-Brac
seems to be having a bit of a problem.
Allow me to go out on a limb, sir. Bric-a-Brac has lost his glasses.
Yes, that's right.
I don't suppose he has checked his pockets.
Oh, I didn't ask.
Well, while I find the troubles of our engineer most fascinating, sir, in future I would prefer to focus my energies on more important matters.
Dusting?
Such as the condition of my master's trophies.
Dusting.
Well, I'd better be going. I have a drawer full of socks to dust.
Of course, one must have one's priorities.
Of course. Gotta dust your socks. So his name is Bric-a-Brac. Even though somebody doesn't know, Bric-a-Brac actually means, you know, stuff. So yeah, no wonder there's a lot of weird gadgets around here.
Bric-a-Brac, by any chance are your glasses in your pocket?
I had no idea. I wish I had them right now.
I think what Drew means is, look in your pocket!
Oh, okay. My glasses! I wonder who put them there.
You
Hey,
did.
do I know you?
No.
I'm Drew, and he's Flux. We're friends of King Hugh. We've come to help you with a cutifier.
Wonderful. Welcome to Team Happy.
Team Happy.
Let me show you what I've been working on.
Okay.
Gentlemen, this is the blueprint for Nefarious's Malevolator. Now then, you see the 12 things installed inside the ship's deck? The whistles, the dagger, and whatnot?
Yeah.
Well, they power Nefarious's malevolation beam. We need 12 things to power the beam on our machine. But so far, I've only been able to find one.
Only one.
Well, I guess a scavenger hunt for the missing parts shouldn't take too long.
Yeah,
We
only a
already
few
have
hours.
blueprint. At least we know what we need to get.
Not that easy. Use the same 12 things, get another malevolation beam. See? What we need are 12 different things. Things of a different nature.
The
Things
opposites?
that will produce the reverse effect.
Yeah, the opposites.
Right. You said you had one thing that worked?
Why, yes, I do. Let's take another look-see at the blueprint.
Sure.
The one thing that seems to work is sugar. It works when I put it right there where the spice is in Nefarious's machine.
But why?
I haven't a clue.
Well, Bric-a-Brac, we better go. The sooner we get those missing parts, the better for all of us.
Wait, you'll be needing the Malevolator blueprint for reference. Oh, now where's it got to?
You're still holding it, Wing Commander.
Oh,
Wing Commander.
oh, that reminds me. I want to give you something that may help.
Yeah.
A bottomless bag to carry all the parts in.
Thank you, Bric-a-Brac.
Awesome.
Splendid. And please, feel free to come back here anytime. We can install different things into the cutifier to see if they work, or we can just talk. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, new friends, and good luck!
Would you really want to talk to Bric-a-Brac? I don't think it would make any kind of sense talking to him. But hey, this is the first adventure game that actually has an explanation why you can carry so much stuff. We have a cartoon bottomless bag that fits everything in there. So yeah, take that, adventure games.
Hi, Bric-a-Brac.
Who is this Bric-a-Brac? The name sounds familiar, but for the life of me, I can't seem to place the face.
Look in the mirror.
He's you.
Who's who?
You are Bric-a-Brac.
Yes, of course I'm Bric-a-Brac. Uh-oh. Did you two sillies forget who I was?
Groan.
Heavy sigh.
Yeah, I told you talking to Bric-a-Brac is not a good idea.
So, Bric-a-Brac, is there anything else you can tell us about our mission?
Ooh, I almost forgot. I don't mean to frighten you, but there is a remote possibility that Nefarious might find your participation in this project just a tad irritating.
Oh, that's like calling cyanide unpalatable.
Well, maybe so. But since he rarely leaves his castle, he's not likely to be a problem. But King Hugh did ask me to warn you about these three: feedback, goggles, and lug nut.
Oh, Nefarious's henchmen. Bad news.
Creepy looking guys. They're 3D models.
We'll do our best to avoid them.
Without texture. If you look at their bodies, they're pretty much just doodles. What do you call them? Character palettes without any textures. So they left the colors. It's just what cartoonists draw the characters out by first drawing the lines, then giving more lines to get the 3D feel on them. Except with these guys, they didn't give any color, so they're just the palettes of the character model. Kind of, when you think about it, it's kind of a creepy design, because they're just character models without any texture, so they're blank cartoon characters. The only things that defines them are the accessories that they have. One has a bullhorn, one has giant goggles for eyes, and one has a helmet. I guess that's a lug nut. Still, I always liked that design of these the three henchmen.
A while ago, you showed us a picture of Nefarious' henchmen.
Did I? Oh dear, I hope I didn't upset you.
Actually, we were wondering if we could see it again.
Again? Well, all right, if you really want to. Here they are. Feedback, goggles, and lug nuts.
Yeah, just
now
look at them.
Here's a little advice for you. Avoid them at all costs!
Oh, and here we were gonna throw him a party.
Yeah. It would have been
Oh,
nice
that
to
really
get to
wouldn't
know
be
them better.
wise. Not wise at all.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Exactly.
How's the cutifier going?
Oh, no. I'm afraid it's not going anywhere until it's finished.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Is it close?
Close? Why, it's right here.
That's great. Could we take a look at it?
Certainly.
So the new parts go in those compartments around the cutifier's deck?
Yes, that's right. When you've installed all the components, you simply press that big red button to run the machine. If there are any problems, the computer will let us know.
So this is a systems analysis. Once you gather all these things, you push the button and the computer will tell you how many parts you are still missing, and also if they're in the wrong place. So it's kind of a mastermind puzzle, the whole cutifier thing. But the thing with the cutifier, as you have made it notice, the Malevolator has all these items already, and we need to put an opposite item on the slot. Now this confused me for a long time the first time I played this. I didn't really figure it out right away, but once I figured one thing out, I did understand it a little bit, but there were some items I didn't understand what they were. But when I thought of all those sayings that people have, like this, the first item that we have is the biggest hint that gives you pretty much the whole hint on how the cutifier works. Sugar and spice. So, the next item would be cloak and dagger. That's how the opposites works. There's stars and stripes. Then there's pins and needles. Well, you get the idea. Nuts and bolts and all that. So you get the idea of what it means. It's those sayings of two items together. Sugar and spice, cloak and dagger, pins and needles, nuts and bolts. That kind of thing. So we need to find all those items that go into these sayings. The Malevolator has the second part. We need to find the first part, which is the opposite. So, that's the whole thing for it.
I think Drew here just likes pressing that big red button.
Well, can we push it then?
I think Drew here just...
Okay, let's not them push it. There's not really much to do here anyway. So let's go back to the laboratory. And let's see what we got here. Well, a door, apparently.
A closed door.
Can we go through it?
The door is locked. Do you think King Hugh wants us to stay out of there?
Heck no! I've always viewed a locked door as an invitation.
That's a good way of going in adventure games. Whenever you see a locked door, you need to get inside. It's an invitation that, hey, this is a locked door. You need to get inside here. But I think I'm gonna leave the video here as a start. No, next time we're gonna explore more of the castle, actually. We're not done yet in here. Before we go out, explore Cutopia and find all these items that we need. So I hope you enjoyed this little start. And next time, more adventure and more humor, of course. So until then, I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.